Traveler, Paimon, you're here too?
Yunfei, Shinobu! Here for some hot pot, huh? What's the occasion?
No, it's nothing like that. Wanmin restaurant, but it's nice to try somewhere different for a change. Su Arnya.
Wanmin's closed?
Well, it was partly our... Recently, some old classmates from the Tongwen Academy got... Yunfei's the most senior among us, since she's the most qualified, so the turnout was a lot higher than expected. And in the space of 2 days, we somehow got through all of the restaurant's stock.
Chef Mao was pretty wiped out by the end, but he had a huge smile on his face. The only thing is, it'll take him at least a couple days.
Bullchucker's here too? Paimon's surprised we haven't seen him. Those horns stick out like two swords.
Yeah. When he heard I was meeting up with some old classmates, he got very excited. Notwithstanding the fact that Boss has never studied a day in his life...
That other kid you guys brought with you, though, what was his name again? You probably didn't notice because you were busy chatting to your classmates at the time, but he was
I suspect he just wanted to learn how to make some new dishes to feed to his own...
Grandmaster Hanakado? Where do we know that name from? Oh, yeah!
That's right. Good memory, Paimon. After the near catastrophe that was the Beetle Brawl, Hanakado became an ally of the Arat. But to his credit, a lot of the things he ropes Boss into doing in the name of beetle brawling actually result in Boss doing. For instance, they've decided to spend a few days helping Chef Mao restock the kitchen. Partly to thank him for and partly because they would like to use the opportunity to look for new ingredients to...
I think they're out looking for crabs at Guyun Stone Forest right now, with Miss Shangling and Mr. Guoba. They all seem to get along great. Guoba's already made friends with Crimson Staff, as Ito calls it, and, something Beetle King, or whatever Hanakado's is called. They've been out for quite a while, though.
Unless something put them in a playful mood. In which case, it's a...
Well, now Paimon wants to join in the crabs from Guyun Stone Forest. But why don't we go see if they need our help? The sooner Wanmin restaurant is fully stocked, the sooner we get to eat there again. And while we're at it, we can see what Bullchucker and Grandmaster Hanakado are really...
So you two are gonna head over...
I think that's a great idea. The Traveler, Paimon, and Ito make a
You make a good point. Well...
Rain outlines your fate.
Now, a hard shell, a whole bunch of legs, looks like a born warrior. The crab is the Onikabuto of the sea! Throw one of these bad boys in the...
That's right, Oni King!
Technically, the crab belongs to a different species, but it has all the qualities of the perfect...
Then it's time for Crimson Staff and Ironclad Beetle King to train harder than ever before. And once they're done, we'll just need to stoop down and scoop them up. La 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 la. Looks like Xiangling and Guoba are part of the gang now. Huh? Traveler, Paimon! Hey, Xiangling! Hey, well, we were going to gorge ourselves at One Mean Restaurant, but then we ran into Yanfei and Shinobu. Aw, you guys! Thanks to with Mr. Ito and the Grandmaster helping me for the last couple of days, and Crimson Staff and Ironclad Beetle King will be able to round them up for us in no time. If everything goes to plan. Uh-oh. I may have spoken too soon. It's a Geofiship hatchling! Bullchecker! Hanako!
Hold on, stay calm. I'll assess the situation. Hard shell? Check. Legs? Not too many, but in more...
How right...
Wait, I think I recognize that. It's always rolling around on a nearby island. It's made quite a reputation for itself as far as... It's because if you ever set foot on its little island, then it would... How did you...
Oni King, allow me to send in the troops. I shall monitor the battle from... Go! Ironclad Beetle King! Iron...
One hit and it's all over? I don't believe it. Okay, listen up, Grandmaster. The glorified pet rock is clearly tougher than it looks. From what I've seen, our opponent has a lot of brute force, but no finesse. Lugging all that weight around is a recipe for crude and clumsy attacks. And if you don't land the hit, it ain't worth squat. Go, Crimson Staff! Dodge the limbs and tail, wait for an opening, and aim for the... Belly.
Oni King, shall...
Wait, what's going... Wait, the Bishop can understand... So, to answer your question from a moment ago, I found out about Crystal Tornado's aggressive tendencies the last time we came to gather crabs in Guyunstone Forest. Tornado gave Goba a big old bash on the head but then Tornado fell unconscious and apparently wasn't seen for weeks.
Man, what a cool guy. I mean, I figured he was a pretty epic dude, just there's only one possible conclusion. This is a warrior with strength.
I must say, I concur. I don't know how, but Guoba's come to think of it. He seems like a pro at catching crabs, too. Ah, that's it! The truth has been hiding in plain sight all this time. Guoba-san is a virtuoso beetle battler. With his skills...
Huh? Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes total... See, if we can get Guoba-san to teach us the art of shelled organism mind control, we'll be unstoppable.
Can we stop discussing what special powers Guoba may or may not have? Right! Get a move on, Bullchecker! Shinobu's with...
Huh? Wait, when did we get... Oh, compadre! If it isn't the own... Wait. Oh, man. Don't tell me you saw me lose that beetle fight just now.
Oh, come on! There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Only Kabuto don't...
But that would defeat the whole purpose. Let me explain. Now, it's no secret that you've kicked a fair share of butt. So how'd you do it, huh? Were you born stronger than your most fearsome foe? No! Do you rock up to every fight? You start with an impossible goal, defeating the unbeatable enemy. And then you do whatever you gotta do to achieve it. Because even you can't know how much potential you have until you flee the fight once, you'll probably flee the next time. And the time after that. Next thing you know, you're that boring little twerp who never had the guts to put himself out there. Because when you flee the fight, all you're really...
What's gotten into Bullchecker? You hear that? Guoba's getting hungry. Crystal so, are you just gonna stand here?
Chef Sama makes a good point. We are still far from being worthy enough to seek the... I have heard tell of a great contest of fine warriors that was once held in this place. I say we set up a ring here and now. I shall summon the mightiest beetle battlers of Liyue, and as iron sharpens iron, we will hone our... Once we have learned his ways, we will...
Paimon's got a... well, a
Oh, I'm with you, Grandmaster. Yeah, you're saying this is the moment. It's time for the long-awaited Arataki blazing armor.
That's right! There's no time to lose, Oni King. Let's set up the arena.
Hey! Hey! We weren't done talking to you yet! What did they say it was called again? The Arataki something something? If I wasn't so busy with work at the restaurant, I'd love to take... But right now, the top priority is dealing... Shinobu was saying the Arataki gang came to Liyue for her classmates' reunion. Well, not much we can do about it.
No, my sword!
Yanmei, Shinobu, we're...
Guoba, Xiangling, Traveler, and
Let me guess. Ito and Han.
We'll fill you in shortly. First, I need to get all these pristine ingredients safely stored. Plus, the Traveler and Paimon are valued customers, eagerly awaiting a grand feast.
Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp? We're guests here, which means we're supposed...
I don't know. I think it could be fun. Anyway, according to the Comprehensive Compendium of Liyue Law, we just need to notify the... You never know. Maybe you'll make some new friends with this event. Then you'll have even more people to hang out with when you next come to Liyue.
Yeah, and you can bring them all to Wanmin Restaurant.
Wait, first the event, and now, given the Arataki gang's...
Ah, come on. You gotta learn to cut loose more. You came all this way. You should be... I need to be at the Ministry of Civil Affairs shortly for something else anyway, so I can get the ball rolling. All right, I'll handle that while you guys head back to Ito and help get...
Yanfei is in a good mood today. She didn't take any... Well, event planning's right up her alley. She was an officiator in the Masterful Chef's contest. She's also on vacation at the moment, and her old friend Shinobu's in...
Well, I've missed my chance to discuss the issue of our funds. Traveler, Paimon, thanks for all your help so far.
You mean... Well, if Ito's serious about defeating that Geovishap hatchling with Oni Kabuto, Paimon...
Now that you mention it, didn't you help boss out a lot at the last one of these? The almighty art...
Oh, we didn't really help out. We just played a few matches.
Either way, it sounds like you understand Boss's perspective far better than I do, so maybe you'll be able to help me talk some sense into him. I'll take all the...
Sure, or...
All right, boss. Fun time in Liyue is over.
Shinobu!
No, you can't. Our funds have run out. We've spent too long here. After buying our tickets for the boat home, the gang fund is down to double digits. How can we Yanfei-senpai very kindly offered to handle the legalities, otherwise you wouldn't even have a permit. Are you expecting her to foot the bill?
But you don't understand. We have a situation here. Normally, Look, we have a whole arena set up and everything. If we back out now, we'll be the laughing...
You've lost plenty of beetle fights before. Even I can beat you, and I'm not even a serious player. Why are you so bothered about losing to some Bishop...
Shinobu! Anyway, that's ancient history. I'm on a whole different level now. There isn't a single beetle fighter out there who can touch me.
Gladly. You want to do this the hard way? Well, Grandmaster Hanakato, get me and Boss a beetle each. Maybe if I win, you have to come back with me. No complaining.
Shinobu!
You're really doing this, huh? I, didn't think you'd Okay, so... Sky...
You're making Paimon fight...
No surprises there. What Bullchecker is really saying is, if you want to fight the Oni King, You have to go through...
Exactamundo, amigo. Sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon is one of the Arataki gang's top beetle fighters, but even she isn't in the same league as moi.
Except...
What?
Even Paimon knows that you can't just expect other people to pick up your slack all the time. It's not right. If Paimon helps you out, that'll just make more trouble for Yamfe, and then Shinobu will owe her a favor.
Okay, true. You make it fair, but it's all good. I have a backup plan for if we really are out of funds, then, I'll find a job. Oh, it'll work. The Grandmaster has helped me find a few good gigs before. As long as it's physical.
Now you're talking. See, that's the kind of attitude...
I can't. Your plan is all well and good, and I do hope you try not to be a burden on other people. I know what Boss is trying to do. He's making me fight Paimon first to use up my Onikabuto's stamina. Lost.
That was so tense. Shinobu nearly got the...
Hey! Hey! Scott!
As agreed, we now have Shinobu's official support to host the Arataki...
I haven't battled in ages. I'll have to move to Plan B. Try to keep costs to a minimum, and make sure I'm gonna hold you to your word, boss. Fund this event yourself by working nights. And one other thing. Our boat tickets home were booked well in advance. I can amend the date, but only by a few days.
Got it. Sure, promise. Cross my heart and hope to die. Shinobu, you've got nothing to worry about.
Okay, I'll head down to the harbor and see about changing the tickets.
Okay, so we've only got 5 battles to get in shape enough for Guoba-san. Then we gotta master what he teaches us, then take down that cock. Shinobu is asking us to do the impossible here. But this is the kind of hardcore challenge I live.
Don't worry, Oni King. I'll find people to join us in our great training endeavor. So long as there are worthy beetle battlers to be found. We haven't been in Liyue for long, but I'm certain that this vast land is filled with mighty... Now, as for the esteemed Oni King's right hand and honorable sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon...
We've done our part. We saved your butts by getting Shinobu to agree to this. Paimon saw the look of sheer terror on your faces. You're clearly no match for...
Oh, of course. In the meantime, if the Oni King's right hand and sky-cleaving white iron lavender, because in a few short days, I, the bona fide Beetle Battle King, will raise my game to new heights, win the respect of Guoba-san, and become a living legend! Booyah!
Cool! Yeah, we'll be watching. So, no, if you mess this up and everyone complete...
Hello all. I am Iron Tongue Tien, here with an official signboard for the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle.
Whoa! Is this supposed to...
Oh, sweet! It's so cool. It's epic. It captures exact... Dude! Wait, not that. How do they usually address strangers? That's the one. Tien Esquire, your artwork.
You can drop the Esquire, Don Arataki. This promotional artwork was done by a young lady at the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Oh, so this is Yenfei's doing. Man, she really thought of everything. This is...
Young Grandmaster Hanakado here tells me that your boot camp is an end... Well, I'm no beetle fighter myself. Who knows? It might just give me the inspiration.
Beetle fighting is something you have to have a natural affinity for. Take sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon, for instance. She battled with great prowess on her first. Once Tien Esquire has grasped the basics of beetle fighting and...
Dude, all right, Squirt. Squad. Yeah, Squire. Yeah,
Ah, wonderful. I can see that the Arataki gang has transformed...
Great dueling with you, Tien Esquire.
The phrase is, the pleasure is all mine.
Details, schmeetails. Point it.
I extend my gratitude to you too, Don Arataki. I intend to stay here and watch a while longer to...
Man, I've never fought against someone so cultured before. My mind's buzzing. Looks like the Arataki blazing armor... Another kid? Oh, didn't we go through the...
Well, yeah, but Grandmaster Hanakado's a kid too. And one of the other kids from last time.
Although, Buttercup of Terror has no...
I don't know. My Onikabuto was a present from Daddy. He got...
Oh! Okay, let's send out sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon for this one.
Huh! You make it sound like Paimon's... Still, Paimon's probably the safest choice. But only because you two maniacs are Don't be nervous, young lady. It's only a game, so it's just for fun.
I nearly died of a heart attack. How'd you get so freaking good at this without a teacher? Is everyone a...
So, this is how Onikabuto play. Do you have time to play some more? And looks like Buttercup of Terror has a real knack for the... Hey, Bullchucker! If you had this kind of talent, you could probably have learned how...
Ha!
So then, how's...
Great timing, yeah.
My savior! Oh, thanks for helping out with the permit. Wait, I know that look.
Huh? Something. I have a big client who does a lot of cross-border commerce. Anyway, she showered me with gifts once after I helped her. I didn't know how to look after it at the time, so I got Granny to look after it for a while. Mind if I join in? You're not worried I'll cramp?
We ought not dismiss your savior, Oni King. What she lacks in experience, she makes up for with one of the
You make me an offer I can't... All right, time to send in the Oni King's right hand with Crimson Staff. I know my compadre will stay cool under pressure.
So it's me versus the Traveler? I haven't quite got the hang of this game yet. So,
Yanfei's Oni Kabuto is so strong! What is Matt?
See? Your savior's Oni Kabuto is a force to be reckoned, but just like last time, when my generals threw you a few curveballs, the mightiest blade cannot
Wise words, Grandmaster.
wow, what a blast! I could get... This is so much fun.
This makes no sense. How did you do that? My repute...
It was an honor doing battle with you, good sir.
What the...
So, been busy looting.
I don't see it that way. Unless the bone of in battle and in life, it's normal to hit setbacks every once in a while. But a setback only turns into a failure if you make the...
Word! Heck yeah! I ain't about to admit defeat yet!
Still, there's nothing to be gained from constantly making excuses.
Oh...
Oni King, this brand of enemy doesn't seem to be your area of expertise. Watching others do battle is also a crucial part of a warrior's training.
Good point, Grandmaster. And good timing, compadre. Oni King's right hand, I'm handing...
Finally, it's your turn! Make it count, Traveler.
So, I'm going head-to-head with the legendary Traveler. Nicely done. You beat me. I'd go as far as to say that it's an honor to lose against the Traveler.
Ah, so that's how you...
Yep, when you're up against a cunning enemy, when your tactics fail, you have to change your point of view. In our journeys far and wide, we often have to think on our feet. Clinging to old methods can never...
I think Shinobu said something like that once, too. But I'll mull it over some other time. Right now, my
Good to see everyone! Xiangling Guoba, you finally made it!
The day has finally come! Guoba-san, I've been training hard at the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp. If my progress satisfies you, then please, teach me. Show me the way to communicate with Crimson Staff. Do that, and I swear, once I become the reigning champion of the beetle fighting world, I will build... What the... Guoba-san got a brand new Onikabu.
That does not look normal.
It appears to be not a typical Onikabuto shell.
We told Granny all about your Onikabuto boot camp. It really piqued her interest when she heard that Guoba was getting a disciple. As it turned out, a friend of hers had made a whole bunch of gardening and landscaping machines to look after the
The bloom pruner can transform into the shape of any creature to blend into its environment. So, Master gave Guoba a bloom pruner and got it to take the form of... That's pretty high-tech for a gardening appliance. Xiangling's master is Madame Ping, so Madame Ping's friend... Aha! Of course!
No machine can compare to a real live Onikabuto warrior. Did Guoba-san pick a dumbed-down enemy on purpose so we could...
You may be wise to temper your optimism, Oni King. My
It's not even alive. There's nothing for you to sense. Anyway, Guoba-san may possess limitless power, but a warrior needs to be one with his weapon. The bond between Onikabuto and trainer is forged through blood, sweat, and tears, not wood mesh. Let's get this duel going. It's time for Guoba-san to witness my true potential once and for all.
Whoa, Bullchucker sure made sure...
I won! Victory is... Alrighty then. Guoba-san, if I... Huh? Guoba-san, you look... Does this mean you're proud of me? Aw, shucks. I don't know what to...
It looks like Guoba's all warmed up now. The bloom pruner...
Guoba, remember the plan? In this round, we want to increase the bloom pruner's power output from 0.1% to 1%. Okay, any higher and you'll risk knocking Ito's Onikabuto... Okay, there it is. Paimon knew something was up.
As I feared, we have barely scratched the surface.
Wait, 1/10 of 1%? You've got to be kidding me. All that was just 1/1000th of its top power?
Guoba's a little confused. You did say you wanted...
I thought it would go without saying given the size. The bloom pruner has to shift rocks the size of Even then, Crystal Tornado is bigger still. It dwarfs me and Guoba, and it's even...
That's impossible! If we were talking, twice as strong as the last fight, I think about 1,000 times stronger.
When your tactics fail, you have to change your point of view. Clinging to old methods can never solve them.
Of course, Guoba-san. This is what you've been trying. I gotta study mechanics! Then build a suit of armor for Crimson... Or maybe, heck, I could build a bigger, stronger mechanical Onikabuto, piloted by Crimson staff under my direction.
An Onikabuto piloting a mechanical Onikabuto?
Seeing the power of Bloom Pruner has made me People have tried to tell me this before. Shinobu, the Grandmaster, especially Sky-Cleaving White Iron Lavender Mount. Guoba-san has shown me With this new technique in my arsenal, size will be no obstacle to me and my valiant beetle warriors.
Looks like Woba's
Mechanics, huh?
Did you say expert? Please, Guoba-san, Chef-sama, my savior, introduce me.
Uh-huh. Thinking of becoming the second Arataki.
Shinobu, when'd you get back?
Time's up. We spent our last Mora on these boat tickets. And
Give me a minute.
yeah, I heard. I was actually very pleased to hear the suggestion of you doing some sort of studying, but unfortunately, studying in Liyue is very expensive.
It'll be fine. I'll just, I know what I'm getting into here, all right? I got it all planned out, and don't think for 1 second I'll be abandoning you or the rest of the Arataki gang, neither. I ain't the kind of, if we're gonna study, we do it as a team. Once I've got enough Mora for everyone's tuition fees, the whole Arataki gang is coming to...
You're saying all of the right things.
Wow, Bullchucker! Those were some bold words! You better make...
Of course, I still need to...
In that case, Oni King, I'll stay here in Liyue. Firstly, this will enable... Secondly, now that word of the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp has begun... Also, if the Oni King's right hand and Sky-Cleaving White Iron Lavender...
Awesome! Good thinking, Okay, standard procedure applies. Oh, man. I am so pumped to see...
I do need to make one thing clear, though. I can't promise that we'll be able to talk in Adeptus.
The great master of whom you speak boasts a skill others can only dream of. Their pride and prestige don't faze us. The important... So I'll need to do some research to find out what kind of gift we should...
Boss, we gotta leave right now or we're not...
All right.
Traveler, Paimon, Yanfei-senpai, Miss Xiangling, Guoba, please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Wow, you got us a gift! Thanks, Shinobu. You're so
The time has come. Adios, compadre. See ya, Sky-Cleaving White Iron Lavender Melon. Goodbye, Guoba-san, and I'll be back real soon. I promise.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Bulk. It's good to have ambitions, but don't let yourself get carried away in the heat of the moment. But of course, if everything works out, Paimon can't wait to see Crimson Staff driving a ginormous mechanical Onikabuto the next time.